Ну что, привет всем, кто забрел на мой канал. С вами, как всегда, я, Финголд. Похождения чемпиона в игре Dragon Age 2 продолжаются. Мои похождения. Так. Я могу помочь. Новая классная броня. Что за личим чуть пропавших мечей? Раз я здесь.
Have you located any Canary blades?
This is what I've found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
Халявный опыт. Пусть у нас Сандерсон поговорить. С Мэри. Чё? Закончим уже с магом. Пойдем дальше.
Greetings, champion.
Как раз с Мэрил поговорим в доме и выполним и пройдем, точнее, пройдем еще одно ЛС. Что я чувствую, финал близок. Дышит в спину уже.
There is one more thing I would ask of you, Hawk. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the Chantry without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
What do you want me to talk about?
Food? The weather? What does it matter? No, talk of mages. Give her one final chance to hear what we have suffered. To pick a side. Perhaps she'll be more inclined to listen to you.
What are you plotting?
You would not thank me if I told you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
Ну,
You do
ладно.
what you need to do.
Your loyalty is more than I deserve. I promise, whatever happens, it's on my head. It will not come back on you. Go to the Chantry. Talk to the Grand Cleric. I will join you when I'm done.
Так, ну я понимаю, его брать мы не будем. Что нету штуки, чтоб... Шва эльфа. Выпущего мага. Блин, что рисково брать? Магов не любят. А, ладно. Рисковать так рисковать.
So, who is Bianca? My crossbow. Say hello, Bianca. But why Bianca? You must have named her after someone. Nope.
В церкви сказали, надо. Странно, конечно.
I'll find you as soon as I'm done. Thank you.
Ничего не понятно, но
I
очень
notice you
интересно.
hardly ever comment on mages and templars and such.
It's a lot of humans in skirts. I get them mixed up.
Maker's blessing, champion. Have you come to pray?
Have you thought about which side you'll take? Between the mages and Templars?
It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here. We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
Couldn't you solve this problem if you just spoke out?
How would that help? Both sides make good points. Both have flaws. For 1,000 years, the Chantry has had to find the balance between them. That hasn't changed here.
The Maker created mages. Why doesn't he protect them?
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over. Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
Как-то он быстро. И что-то прям не по себе. Что он там натворил?
I cannot tell you how good it feels for a spirit to fulfill its function. The waiting is over. I am finally seeking justice. And he is exultant. There is no ecstasy humankind can feel to match.
Are you going to tell me what you did?
You are Kirkwall's champion. You can better aid our cause in that role than by aligning yourself with me too closely here.
You're scaring me. You sound possessed.
I am possessed. And it's never felt better. Even justice bows to you for the faith you have shown us. A victory for mages will be a victory for you.
Как-то не хотел принимать ничью сторону. Ладно. Прикидка отступника. А, это он, получается, получил накидку отступника. Понимаю. Пройтись по магазинам Нижнего. Потом зайти в церковь. Нижний город. Да, точно, мне надо поднять ловкость. Шапка. Возьмем. Похоже, все-таки. Четыре. Тут зато 2 камня ставить. О, мне нравится. Наконец-то одинаковые кинжалы. Ладно, пойдем в церковь, значит. Поговорим со своим спутничком.
It's always so peaceful here.
Глазу на глаз. Компаньонов убрать. Попробуем. Соблюсти условия. Да.
If Althena won't leave Kirkwall, neither will I. I can't abandon her when the Divine's own agent warned her away.
The Grand Cleric is lucky to have your loyalty.
She'd be luckier were I willing to hit her over the head and carry her away. This isn't her battle. But if these Maleficarum rebel against the Knight Commander, Althena will put herself between them and be torn apart. I must try to make her see reason. This cannot end well.
Все?
I'm giving it all up. I made a vow to the Chantry, and it was wrong to turn my back.
Sebastian, listen to yourself. You're as impulsive now as the day you turned away from us. Do you think the Maker wants another rashly spoken vow that you'll abandon when the next passion takes you?
I will not...
This is your life, child. Don't spend it being blown about like a weather vane. But here's Hawk. Maybe you can talk some sense into him.
Is the Grand Cleric upset with you?
She thinks I'm fickle, but I mean it. It was wrong for me to break my oath to the Chantry. I've turned against the Maker. And for what? Why would I want to rule Starkhaven and deal with jackals like Lady Harriman for the rest of my life?
Do you see yourself as a prince or a priest?
That's exactly the question I've been praying for guidance about. When I think of going to Starkhaven, calling on allies like Flora Harriman and all the corrupt, scheming nobles, my throat swells shut in horror. When I think about staying, I'm at peace.
If you give it up, what then?
I suppose I must convince Althena my commitment is sincere. Then I will remain here, to represent the Maker's interests as she thinks best.
You should ask what's best for your people, not just for you.
I do not have hubris enough to imagine it matters to the common people who rules them. Kirkwall does well enough with no one in the Viscount's seat. Someone will take the reins. The fields will be planted, the crops gathered. No one will notice that a Vale lives and isn't there, and I can devote my life to the Maker's will on Thedas.
Ну, он хочет все-таки в церкви.
You're wise to stay here. No one trusts a man who breaks his oath.
I cannot return to Starkhaven and subject my people to war without a clear sign that it's the Maker's will.
Теперь Мэрил. И DLC.
You've had luck on your travels?
Чё, огонь и урон. Так, и доспех защитника. Щит от сил природы. Да давайте пусть. О, что это?
Boom! Ah, there he goes again. How he makes these things, I'll never know.
Sandal's quite useful to have around.
That he is. Also, I've always said. Oh, Maker knows what'll happen when I'm gone. I try not to think about it.
I want some pie.
Отбросить прогонит. Убей меня.
I can make it for you.
Так, у него уже должны быть товары, нет?
Things have been very troubling these last few years, haven't they? I was thinking that it might soon be time for my boy and I to move on.
Back to the merchant's life, I suppose.
It's an honor to serve the champion of Kirkwall, make no mistake. But I'm getting older. It's time to see the Sandal's future. I'll stay on until arrangements are made. I hope that's all right.
If you're worried about Sandal, I can help him out.
Oh, well, that's mighty kind of you, but it's unnecessary. My boy's been offered a position in Orlais. It seems the Empress herself found one of his enchantments and is intrigued. Can you imagine? Us in the Imperial Court.
Нехило так.
Hopefully this business with the Templars doesn't get worse before we go. I worry about you, Miss Eyre.
Поживем, увидим.
Is this for me? It's beautiful. Do you know what it is?
I only know that it was made by the Dalish.
It's sylvanwood, rare as diamonds. You only find it in very old, very wild places. The carvings tell a story of the betrayal, the dread wolf tricking all the gods away from the world.
Start at the beginning. What happened to the gods?
Long ago, there were two clans of gods. The Creators looked after the people, the Forgotten Ones preyed upon us. And one god who was neither, Fan Harel, the Dread Wolf. He was kin to the Creators, and in the old days often helped them in their endless war against the Forgotten Ones.
Why were they fighting?
No one knows. We barely even remember all their names, let alone who struck the first blow, who was wrong. Fan Harel was clever. He could walk among both clans of gods without fear, and both believed he was one of them. He went to each side and told them the other had forged a terrible weapon, a blade that would end the war. He told the Creators it was forged in the heavens, and the Forgotten Ones that it was hidden in the abyss. And when the gods went seeking it, he sealed them both in their realms forever. Now he alone is left in the world.
Интересно.
I imagine the Dalish don't depict the doom of their gods just for decoration.
Not Exactly, no. This was made for a keeper, you see. Guarding a clan from the Dread Wolf is a keeper's place. It's a very sweet memento, thank you.
Я рад, что ей понравилось. Но вот собака на фоне, которая все время лает, блин. Да.
I'd like to speak with you about our sleeping arrangements. Do you think he could use another bed?
Is it because he watches us when we, you know?
Well, it's just that he snores, and sometimes he stinks like a bog. Oh, don't be sad. I still like you very much. Perhaps you could sleep with Sandal.
Enchantment!
Ну да, он доволен, да. Вот и пришли к компромиссу.
You know, I'm starting to think Sandal is watching me.
Еще одно DLC. Напоминание о наследии. Будет интересно, я думаю.
I have a report you might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vinmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawk's family. A few Carter dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
That's where your dwarves are.
These are Carter dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
Neither do I. This doesn't make any sense.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Why do you say that? It's just the Carter, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carter know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything. I get attacked a lot.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
Oh, I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding. Later we'll all have tea and we'll laugh.
Oh, your name is Hawk. I thought it was Locke.
Да, так и будет. Нет. Пу-пу-пу. Да уж. Потрепали. Однако.
I suppose we should take that as a warning.
They're from the Merchants Guild. The Carter doesn't kill guild members. That's really strange.
Что? Зато виды сменились, мне нравится.
Can you hear that?
Они не ошиблись.
They'll alert others to our presence.
Ну, 42.
I assume I'm not the only one hearing things. Good.
Что-то мне это все не нравится. Вперед.
You're finally here. You've come. Everyone, it's the child of Malcolm Hawk. He's come to us.
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
You're not making any sense.
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
I came here to find out why the Carter has attacked me.
For the blood, we must have it.
I hope you don't mean my blood.
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
Ясно по-плохому. Сразу заберем у него, что там есть. Опа, и нет никого. Ребят, не на тех напали. Ой-ой-ой. Тебе надо будет еще телосложение поднять, посмотри. В одиночку сражается, ну? Неплохо их бьет. Ему силу воли надо поднять. Они хотят моей крови. Ну, они ее не получат. Что ж такое? Синий глаз. Ого, легается. Да, так быстрее.
Are insane. Perhaps even more so than Varric. I heard that.
The Carter doesn't normally act like this. They're businessmen.
I'd like to know who this is.
Воу-воу-воу. Могли очень сильно меня обидеть. Хорошо, что они этого не сделали.
Done.
Назовем их как пса.
And there it is.
Some kind of fortress? Out here?
Это укрепление, так понимаю, там.
Watch your step. That should do it.
О, началось. Ой, две. Минус одна, минус вторая. Отлично. И гномы полезли. Так, вот давайте вот. Вас тут много. Я, конечно, не один, но все равно. Вы в меньшинстве. Да что ж с вами делать, а сколько вас? Как грязи. Нет, просто. Как-то лучше. Забыть, что мне есть. И здоровье. Неплохо. Сильно.
I'm surprised you agreed to come, Varric. You hate being underground, and you avoid Carter the same way you do the Merchant Guild.
There's no way I'd miss watching you make these motherless nuggers cry.
Силик идет к тушине, пойдет так. Воу-воу-воу-воу-воу! Повылезали, а?
Second thought, I don't want to know.
У меня лучше, так. О.
How is it you get into these situations so often?
What do you mean?
Attacked by
Yes.
dwarves, approached by strangers, stumbling upon ancient riddles? Madness.
I don't know why it's like that. Fate, I suppose.
Fate is a word for the Maker's poor sense of humor.
Ха-ха. Чуть не убили, а? А я выжил. К несчастью для... Погиб получше, пока одену. Тем хуже.
All set. Trap.
Ну вот куда побежала? Один там. ловушки активировать. Ох уж эти воины. Превосходный шлем. Ну, пойдет для меня. Пока. Что? Ну вы ж спали, а. Ты бы спать дальше. Остаться уже.
Carter should
Ой,
want
что-то.
gold.
Ну ладно уже.
This is something different. Clearly, these.
When you tell people about our loathering, why do you make it sound like I had food? I guess we only get
I have to say, this is a nice break from the Templars giving me the hairy eyeball all the time. Are you people ever planning to get a new Viscount, or is the Knight Commander just in charge now?
Вот это вот, блин, сделали, конечно, беги к ним. Хвала корифею. Как и многие из вас, я когда-то был жалким воришкой. Я служил деньгам и собственным ничтожным страстям. Тогда-то я услышал его зов. Корифей распахнул мне глаза, так же, как распахнул ваши, и показал мне, что истина. Что такое Хартия? Они с Корифеем. Ничто, кроме пыли и праха. Лишь Корифей вечен. Мы суть руки его и глаза его поверхности. Мы суть те, кого он одарил своим доверием, кого поручил возволить его из темницы на глубинных тропах. Когда Корифей ступит на свет солнца, мы будем вознаграждены. Хвала ему, хвала Корифею. Шпаргал. Да уж. О. С этого кстати. Что наторговать? Щенью.
That should do it. All set.
Нет, это не сложно. Я зря учил злом себе. Только золото. Не зря, не зря. Зря. Ух ты ж, зараза! За это надо выпить. Ну, опыт лишним не бывает. Все-таки. Просто подумал, может, я вас сейчас освобожу, он пойдет на них. Но нет. Просто...
The Hawk's blood. The Master will rise. He will be free.
Выдержимо.
Varric? No one told me you would be part of this. We were just going after the hawk.
Why has the Carter been attacking me?
I can't say. The master must be free.
Really, Garav? I thought better of you than this. I mean, gutting the occasional competitor for fun and profit, that's the game. But what are you all even doing here? Worshipping demons?
We drink the Darkspawn blood. He calls us.
Why would you do that? Won't you just die?
It's the only way to hear the music.
Кошмар еще.
Oh, come on, you nug licker. Snap out of it. There's no gold in hallucinating.
An acquaintance of yours, Varric?
Hawk, this is Garav. He's a greedy, brilliant bastard son of a nug from the Carter. Garav, this is Hawk. The one whose blood you want to drink, or bathe in, or whatever. But if you're after eternal youth, I've got to tell you, he's no virgin.
The master is calling. He needs the blood.
Garav, buddy, this isn't like you. Look, I've still got Bianca. Never misfired a day in her life. You don't want her to see her papa like this, do you?
Varric, you want to spare this bastard?
Not if he's after you, Hawk. Bianca, I think it's time to say goodbye. Reinforcements, you bastard.
Блин, ты хочешь нас убить и еще оскорбляет, а? Не, ну вообще. Ни стыда, ни совести. -1. И минус -2 убийца.
You poor stupid bastard. I used to do business with the Carter. Back in the day. Garav was a nutcase then too, but in a good way. He was trying to design a new type of repeating crossbow. Bianca was the only one that ever worked.
Создатели его арбалета.
Can't believe he ended up like that.
Интересно. Чайно. Ну, он выбрал свой путь. Варика. Переварил. Ох. Что такое? Вот сколько вас, а ну. Надоели. Так, можно лучше сразу валить. Ух. Я помню эту статую. Не, я хочу продолжать.
They told me you were going to be trouble.
I swore to Corypheus we'd bring him Mountain Hawk's blood, one way or the other.
What does this have to do with my father?
The master wants you. I don't ask why.
So it's Corypheus who's after me?
What Corypheus wants, Corypheus gets. From us, or from someone.
I just came to tell you, or whoever this Corypheus is, your attacks need to stop.
Corypheus, we have done as you command. Your sacrifice is here. You will see the surface once more.
Ясно? Понятно. Давай уже. Время умирать. Мне зелье пить. Тебе тоже время зелье пить. Фух. Что это за...
What is this? I can feel it inside me.
A weapon with a mind of its own? It's no Bianca, but I guess it'll do.
This is going to take me to Corypheus.
Интересно, умное оружие. То есть разумное, точнее, да? Так, я еще не видел здесь. О, Мэрил. Синоси. Начинаю. Вот что. Ловкость повыше. Удар не подался. Тут готово. Тоже все. Севок нету. Ночная порча. Сивку пой. Убийство. Давайте все. Все, тут тоже. Вот так сделаем. Силы. Тоже все у него. И тут все. Терпой. Ступ. Смешку давай. $40. А, тут 44. А тут статов больше. Столько. Магический удар. Вот. Сил природы. И мне нравится внешний вид. Оставляем. Изящно. Тысячи. Ну, как раз это к сету, мне кажется, моему броне, который собирается чемпионскому. Так, дайте мне отлучиться на пару минут, скоро я вернусь. Так, я тут. Продолжаем. Ну, началось, а?
Those sons of bitches. The whole blasted thing's sealed over.
I'm sure there's another way out.
Придется его искать, да, теперь.
Will you look at that thing? What do you suppose is in there?
Why do you suppose the Carter want to live in a big hall and...
Шаль развратницы Жасмина. Давайте посмотрим, как она выглядит. Прям интересно.
I don't think they want to be here.
Точно я не буду в это ходить.
They fell down here. I got stuck. Maybe a good rope ladder would solve this problem.
Что-то большое. Будешь ходить с молотом. Конечно, не по-эльфийски, но что поделать. О, таких я не видел еще. Торопился.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
Еще вернемся или... А. Ну ладно, будем убивать тебя. Мы не ищем легких путей.
I can do nothing about the Warden's use of demons in this horrid place. But I will have no one say any magic of mine ever released one into the world.
That voice seems oddly familiar.
Он пошел в ту сторону.
So, Varric, this spine
Опечатано. Ладно. Ну, интересно. Пса позовем.
You are a strange, hairy little man.
I hope you told Bodan where you go. If we never come back, maybe someone will send a search party after their champion.
How come you never get lost?
I do, sometimes.
I've never seen it. And everybody follows you, and you always seem to know where you're going.
Да, я всегда знаю, куда идти. О, это человек.
Did they find it? The dwarves. I heard them. Looking, digging. How do you bring the key here?
You mean this? How is this a key?
Magic. Old magic it is. Magic from the blood. It made the seals. It can destroy them.
Хорошо.
I came in here to find Corypheus. Do you know where or what he is?
Do not say his name. He will hear you. Do not wake him. Not when you hold the key.
The door sealed behind us. Is there another exit?
No way out when the walls stand. The wardens build their prisons well. If the center holds, who cares what else is trapped?
I don't think we're getting any help here, Hawk.
Hawk? You are the blood of the Hawk? I smell no magic on you. But you hold the key to his death. Yes, I can show you out, yes.
Because I always like to follow the advice of tainted, crazy people.
Not crazy, no. Trust me. I know the prison's secrets.
Прямо на голову он что-то похож.
Anything comes in. Nothing ever leaves. Not without the key. You must use it, yes. On the seals. Every seal. You touch the key to it. Only then they open. Only for the Hawk. Not back. Not up. Only way out is down and through the heart. Down, down in the depths.
Did he say this place was a prison? What do you suppose it's holding?
Думаю, ничего хорошего. Чтобы прийти к выходу, надо спуститься еще ниже. Однако.
Do your stories ever have griffins in them?
Kind of tricky because they're extinct. You can work a griffin attack into a tale, but it takes skill.
I was thinking like heroic griffins. The sort that swoop in and save the day.
Daisy, haven't you heard? Swooping is bad.
Oh.
Воу-воу-воу! Это было больно. Тоже больно. Что ж он так больно бьет?
Let me guess. The first seal.
2,000 years the magic holds. Never broken.
Тут пришел я, да?
Let it take the magic back to itself. Absorb it. All who came before.
Не знаю, я хочу огня.
The blood works. It is good.
Thank you for helping me, but who are you? Do you have a name?
Name?
So long since I've said my name. Larius. I was Larius. There was a title too. Commander. Commander of the Grey.
Ничего себе.
I am dead. But I never died.
How does a warden end up like this? I thought you were immune to the taint.
The calling. It comes to us all. The voice we can't resist. Our death.
If you're a warden, then do you know what just happened? What does the seal have to do with my blood?
The magic. It calls to the blood, reads the thoughts of those who hold it. The last to hold it. The Hawk. I was there when he laid the seals. Before I became this. You favor him. Corypheus calls. In the darkness. What waits there?
Ладно, меня очень заинтересовали. Так. Тюрьма серых стражей. По-любому что-то скверное будет в глубине. Хитрости и корона. Это кто-то большой и злой, смотрит. Ну иди сюда. Сейчас мы с тобой побеседуем. Да, надо сразу кидать в следующий раз печать уязвимости.
The sooner we hit bottom, the sooner we can start back up.
Мило зелье набросали.
Cheer up, Fenris. This isn't so bad.
We're in a black pit full of evil. How can you imagine this isn't so
Этаж форель.
It's not going to rain, and there's almost no chance of being attacked by bears.
And we put our lives in your hands.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
Нет, тут не зажглись. Где-то должна быть печать. О, скелеты. Куда делся? Давай сюда. Так-то лучше. Да, намного лучше. Теперь думаю обратно. Ой, таких помню, да, призраков. Древних.
I may have left the circle, but I took a vow. My magic will serve that which is best in me, not that which is most base.
Мне кажется, да, это призрак его отца. Тоже об этом подумал. Интересно. О, привет. Как они рады меня видеть, а? Ручный ряд. Щит. Ой. Король Думата. Несколько короны тут еще есть. Офигеть теперь.
Still not an abomination, I see.
Well, let's take a look. Not insane, not deformed, not attacking everyone. No, I think I'm still good.
Such a relief.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
Открываем еще одну тюрьму, так сказать.
I've bought our freedom, Leandra. We can go home now. Us and the baby. We'll be together. I hope it takes after you, love. I would wish this magic on no one. May they never learn what I've done here.
Узнают.
The baby? He's talking about me. All those things he did for us. For his family.
Your father seemed like a wise man who loved you all. What is it like to hear his voice again?
This was an amazing experience. I'll never forget it.
Сховка. Мой больше подходит. Хотя это круто. Это реально круто. Что такую главу сделали. Наследие, скажем так.
Am I in your stories, Varric?
Daisy, everyone is fair game for my stories.
I never hear any stories of me in them. What sorts of things do I...
Ну, ладно, ладно. Да еще, ну, ребят, ну хватит. А.
Handful of nothing. So was I.
А, блин, это иллюзия. А это нет. Вытягивание здоровья. Я хочу вытягивание здоровья. И я его, получается, себе оставлю. Блин, у меня второй бы такой, тогда такой же. Ну ладно. 44. Это прям плохо, я скажу. Очень неплохо. Есть внутри у меня еще ход. И это хорошо.
He is waking. The magic grows lax. He feels us walk where no step goes.
Are you talking about Corypheus?
He calls like an old god. He mimics their cry. He calls them to free him. The dark children and the light. Any with taint in their blood.
If Corypheus isn't an old god, what is he? Human? Demon? Darkspawn?
More than darkspawn. More than human. He thinks. He talks. He pierces the veil. He wants what was once his.
How could this Corypheus be sending people after me if he's asleep?
He can call, dream, but not know. When the seals are gone, he will wake. And he must die.
Why are you down here? How have you survived?
The calling, the music. It is our death. I lived, but I died. The corruption feeds me. So many years in darkness.
Да, кошмар. Лес такой.
When you run off, where do you go?
I know the darkness before the seals. Here, the voice is too strong. I cannot stay.
В таком состоянии несколько лет, блин. Это вкусно даже как. Командиром серых стражей вот так. Еще не закончил до конца. Но все равно это печально. Пари. Топор для тебя. Да, лучше с топором смолотом не идет. Да, вот и глубинные тропы. Точно. Я их сначала и не узнал. Легион мертвых, да, помню, я их помню.
Why does that sound familiar? I think Garen was sometime in the early Exalted Age. Hundreds of years ago.
Do you think they found him?
Who knows? That's where I know the name. Tethras Garen should have been the heir to the Garen clan. But he was accused of killing his sister and sent into the Deep Roads to die. When the real murderer was caught, they tried to find him.
Как всегда. Да, так намного быстрее. Так намного быстрее.
How can anything live here? What do the Darkspawn feed on? Light those torches up and see what happens.
Что, с первого раза угадал? Четкий разведчика страж. И да, и лучше. Обратно пошел.
Blessed are you, Jumad, silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
Мне еще не хватает чего-то одного. Свет это. Или я что-то упустил? Какие? куда без пауков, а?
Among the people, we bury our dead and not burn them. This must be the dwarven way.
О, урна думата. Пойдем обратно.
Blessed are you,
Да.
silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
Fascinating.
Верис опять недоволен. Цепочка кающегося. Тебе не понравилось? Вот на. Носи ее. Довольно.
What a dreadful place. Gyrodogs want like plant flowers. Brighten it up.
Atras Tunsha, Totania Amegto Tavashaiduk.
That was sweet, Hawk. Now let's get out of here before you see me cry.
Хранители рока. Хранители рока надо. Все. О! Кончаться оно еще не собирается, да? Ладно. Что-то сейчас будет. Нет? Порождение тьмы. Штовика пока придержим. Да что ж ты, я тебя придержу. В живых оставить хотел, а ты на меня атакуешь. Ты не хочешь по-хорошему, будем по-плохому. А будет так. Мало или нет еще? Еще ниже. Ох, какая кракозябра, а. Ох, нехорошо так получается. Это закончится вообще или нет? Выживешь еще. Да. А, он типа всех сейчас воспроизведет, да? Кто был. Да что ж такое? Давай, давай, чуть-чуть осталось. Фух. Коварика надо подлатать. Так. Вероятность критического. Семейное наследие. Почему? Секунду. Хорошо.
He feels the seals weaken. He knows you are close. You must be ready. What's that? Who? No! No! They're here!
Who is they? The Carter?
No, worse. More treacherous, more dangerous. The Wardens. They listen to Corypheus. They want to bring him the light. Stop them. You must stop them.
Something's happening. The prison's breaking down. But it stood up to tunneling before. What can...
Опа.
You have the key. And you've come through the seals. But how? Champion? Are you the one? The same Hawk, child of Malcolm? The Carters said they were close. You must be him. I am Janica. I lead this unit of Grey Wardens.
Seems everyone's interested in your father.
Then you don't know? Without Malcolm, this prison would have fallen 30 years ago.
Tell me what my father did.
The Grey Wardens built this prison to contain one of the most powerful Darkspawn we've ever encountered. But even the best magic fades. The Wardens need to reinforce the seals. This requires the blood of a mage untainted by Warden training. The last to perform the ritual was your father.
Опа.
My father was a blood mage.
To avert the blights, forbidden magics are sometimes necessary. He did not bind the demons, if that is your concern. That was done in another era, before the Chantry's laws.
That's why the Carter came after me.
We need your help, Hawk. I have done extensive research on this Darkspawn, and I believe the original Wardens were wrong. He isn't a threat to humanity. He's our greatest opportunity. A Darkspawn who can talk, feel, reason.
Corypheus cares nothing for blights. He used you.
The Warden Commander?
Don't listen to this creature. He's half Darkspawn himself. I know how to harness Corypheus. Use his magic to end the blood.
Да не-не-не, никакого подчинить.
The Wardens knew. Corypheus is too powerful.
Worth the risk. If he doesn't help, it's one more big darkspawn to stick a bolt in. No big deal.
A darkspawn and a mage. Just what the world needs.
If she has a way to control him, I don't see the harm.
Corypheus calls her, and she listens. She brought him the Carter, sent them for you.
Опа.
You must help us.
Why would this Darkspawn want to end the Blights?
He's no mindless monster. This search for the old gods comes at a terrible cost to his people.
He tricked you. These are not your thoughts. They are his calling.
How many of them died in Ferelden alone? And that was the least of the blights.
How could you trust any deal this Darkspawn makes with you?
Do not think me foolish, Hawk. I am making no deal. I have a spell which can control Corypheus. Bind him to my will. He will be a new, important weapon in the war on the Blights. No more, no less.
Are you talking about using blood magic?
Everything that was done to him was through the power of blood. The Wardens imprisoned Corypheus before the Chantry banned such magic. It is the only way to hold him.
A convenient excuse.
Corypheus may be as great a threat as the next Blight. We can't risk freeing him.
We'll find a way to do this with or without you, Hawk. This prison will be broken. The Blights will end. Come.
Вот зараза.
With me, we will beat them to the seal.
Будет весело.
This was part of the prison's defenses.
Ну, теперь я могу открывать его, да?
Unstable, dangerous. The Wardens had them neutralized. Bringing them back to life will stall Janica.
А, я обратно возвращаюсь. А нет.
Do not touch anything. The old defenses are active again. Very unpredictable, very dangerous.
There! That's the one Janica wants dead.
You do Janica's bidding?
Janica shared knowledge of Corypheus with the Carta. When she releases the Master, we will be rewarded.
Turn back, and I will spare you.
There's no turning back.
Вы всегда выбираете сложный
We
путь.
may die here, but we will take you with us.
No! Don't!
To arms, and pray that Corypheus honors our sacrifice.
Чему вы не учитесь, а?
Trapped. Carter fools, always where they don't belong. This shouldn't have happened.
Don't worry. We'll find a way out.
Yes. Yes. Think key away. I was here once before. A long time ago. The magic flows in streams. They must be joined for the way to open. Yes, that's it.
Все.
Quickly now. We have a ways to go yet.
Ай да я. Ай да молодец.
Always stopping to examine the carvings. A learned man.
У мастера теперь у них уши, конечно, могут. Бесконечного спауна, что мне нравится. Пришла партия. Ты ее разогнал, дальше пошел. Ну да, это получше. Да и мне вид нравится.
That should do.
Что сравнил?
Weeks down here, working together. He never liked me. Too much bad blood.
Что ты сделал? Чем? Не сделал. Не туда. Понятно. Горит. Что-то еще должно быть. Дороги, дороги. Мне кажется, я открыл. Не знаю почему. Чувство. Ладно, идем дальше. Горит.
Did you really think those old wards would stop me? Look at you. Barely able to string two thoughts together. You've only made it this far because of Hawk.
You can still turn away. Do not listen to his voice.
You're a fool, Arias. And you should have died here years ago.
Ладно, по-плохому, значит. Очень по-плохому. Да, магов, короче, надо. Не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не. Лечить же можешь. На КД, печаль. Успела. Не кашляй. Еще один какой-то остался. А, мне туда верну. Понял, типа. Весело. Очень. Головоломка. Не догадался сначала. Подумал. Ага. Ничего не понимаю. Как правильно, чтобы зеленый пошел. Мгм. Фу! Я все правильно, значит, понял, это хорошо. Это хорошо. Что же меня там ждет? Если оно того стоило. Еще не заморачивался. Деньги. Шапка разведчика стража. Сет стража мы насобираем, да? О, мне нравится пока. Интересно посмотреть. Мне нужно все-таки 5 минут перерыва где-то изучиться. Скоро вернусь. Так, я здесь, я вернулся. Продолжаем. Пропустил поворот, бывает. Задумался. Ну, в ущелье верну.
Oh, that's nice.
What's so nice about it?
I was just wondering what someplace sinister and foreboding would look like.
Красиво.
You're too late, Larius. Hand over Hawk, and I'll give you a quick death.
Hawk has made his choice. The right one.
The right choice or the only choice? Malcolm Hawk was not allowed to disagree.
It is the past. It doesn't matter.
Larius? What does Janica mean by not allowed?
How does she know this? Alec, did you tell her? Malcolm Hawk was reluctant. Had to be persuaded. I was Warden Commander. It was my duty. I delivered an ultimatum. Help us, or you'll never see her again.
You were going to kill my mother?
No, never. He came with us. I never had to decide her fate. She was never told about what passed between Malcolm and me.
You see, Hawk? How can you trust anything Larius said?
Я все-таки ему доверяю.
Larius's threats were reprehensible, but he's still right about Corypheus.
You can come willingly or not, Hawk. I just need your blood.
Что ж вы такие все несговорчивые?
He stirs. Slay him now before he wakes, before his strength comes. The key. It's not strong enough. Use your blood. Free him and slay him.
Да, только сначала обшорю тут.
That seems to have done the trick.
Just 3 more to go.
Все равно мне это что-то не нравится.
Are you certain this is a good idea?
It takes Hawk blood to open his prison. I imagine he won't stop until he has what he wants.
Isn't that always the way with these ancient prisons?
Last chance to change your mind.
И... Ага. Все, кинжальчика больше не будет. Да нет, будет.
Be this some dream I wake from? Am I in dwarven lands? Why seem their roads so empty? You. Serve you at the Temple of Dumat? Bring me hence. I must speak with the first acolyte.
He speaks of the old gods, the Imperium.
You are no man. Do you belong to the Empire? Or be you of dwarven blood? How come you here? Whoever you be, you owe fealty to any Magister of Tevinter. On your knees. All of you.
You're a darkspawn. Dark spawn, ravaging the deep road, spreading the blight. Does this ring a bell?
You are what held me. I smell the blood in you. Dumat, Lord, tell me, what waking dream is this? The light. We sought the golden light. You offered the power of the gods themselves.
И что-то пошло не так,
But it
да?
was black, corrupt, darkness. Ever since. How long?
The Golden City. The first violation. The Magisters who brought the Blight.
The original Magisters? It is their depravities the Magisters of today strive to live up to. If they still exist, in any form, we should wipe them from the face of Thedas.
He tainted the world. He speaks to all who carry the corruption. Darkspawn, Wardens. He brought Janica here. Brought you.
If he's been calling the Wardens to free him, what's his plan? He seems confused.
He slept. While the seals held, he could not wake. He knows nothing of time that passed. We must kill him now, before he comes to.
You really think he's one of the original Magisters? That he's been to the Black City?
Ну, вот это интересно
The
сделать.
city. It was supposed to be golden. It was supposed to be ours. If I cannot leave with you, I will leave through you. I seek the light. I make
Ясно по-плохому.
your sacrifices yours. Strengthen me now. Dumat, grant me your powers. Ah! The fire in my veins. You cannot avoid my fires.
What the?
Воу-воу-воу-воу.
Is he drawing power from the stage? He's the king.
I am an acolyte of Dumat. You cannot harm me.
Let's stay clear.
Это плохо. Очень плохо. А что ж ты сейчас заговорил? Да что ж вы творите, а все?
And it is something more.
Here he comes.
Burn, you miserable insect. To march. Grant me your power. The power is mine. I am. The maid closes in.
Воу-воу-воу. Что я тут один буду сражаться сейчас?
You must die before you touch me, worm.
Ясно, один буду сражаться. Переигрываю. Ясно. А нет, не ясно еще. Зараза. Да что ты? Не, ну вот это... Класс вообще. Блин, еще 3 получается. А нет, он сразу 2. Да, сильнее, чем ты думаешь. И достаточно сильный, блин, один уже тут тащу. Я выживу. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Я прям почувствовал. Так, втекаем. Я все-таки выпью. Давай, иди сюда. Негодяй. Да. Он силен был. И тунику. Не нравится. Пока будем всему по аптечке. Все раскачал. Скачал. Сейчас вещи будет. Тебе что еще? С ножом. Спине. Все это закончилось.
You did well, Hawk. More than the Grey Wardens of old were able to accomplish. I will tell the Warden Commander of your service here. You've gained an ally today.
Why are you talking like that?
My head is clear now. Without Corypheus's call, I can think again.
Это
I
хорошо.
thank you for my freedom.
The Wardens won't thank me for the deaths of their own.
Janica ignored the Warden Commander's express orders when she sought to free Corypheus. They'll be relieved she's gone. The prison stands no more. My gratitude you have for my freedom.
I said you wouldn't believe me.
When the Seekers arrived at the structure, this prison, it was destroyed. The Grey Wardens were there, but they did not mention this Larias. They claimed everyone was dead. And now you claim the champion was not only there, but defeated a Magister. One of the Magisters of old.
Left there by the Wardens themselves.
A curious tale. I wonder if there's more to it.
A small matter. A moment for the last of the family, and an echo. You'll forgive me if I take a liberty or two.
Your father had stones the size of watermelons. Wardens, demons, blood magic. Leandra had shit herself to hear what he did in her name.
Did you ever meet him? Or did they just elope one day?
I was there when they met at one of the Viscount's dismal things. Mages were trotted out to impress the nobles. Malcolm somehow brought dignity to it. Leandra couldn't stop staring. I was the one who distracted Father so they could sneak out to the balcony to talk.
I would have liked the chance to tell her.
I can't get over it. How she died. There's so many things I should have said.
Me too.
This mess. She wouldn't know whether to miss Malcolm or be furious with him. Maybe both. She perfected that, you know. You need something. Well, you know how it goes.
Да, это был интересный квест.
It's hard to make sense of it, isn't it? To know that Malcolm had this life and never said anything. Maybe that he accepted that burden so he could shield us. To give us a life of our own choosing. Much as you do.
I do what I can. Sometimes it doesn't seem like enough.
You know, your father tried to help people the same way. Tried to fix trouble he saw in others. The best of him is still with you. The best of all of us. It's what makes you try so hard. You will always have that. We will always be family. It'll be all right.
Good to see you again, sir.
Here, boy. I've something to wet your teeth on. Freshly confiscated mutton just for you. Have at it.
Как это мило.
Just checking on my best guardsman. He's helping the men to learn healthy respect and how to run.
Вперед за приключениями дальше. Травник право отнесу. Точнее, ингредиенты. Нет, DLC мне прям понравилось. Интересное. Намного лучше того, что я в прошлый раз проходил.
Welcome back, my friend. My store has never been better stocked thanks to you. Although I have nothing else to ask you to find, you're quite welcome to bring back any rare specimens you may come across. I'd be more than happy to craft something just for you. It's the least I can do for the champion of Kirkwall.
The anger from our mages, it...
Только камни. Вот у меня теле здоровья.
So good to see you, champion.
Торговца еще. Физического удара, да. Кстати. Последняя капля и тут. Равненько. Начнем с этого. С этого. Развернусь. Так, я снова здесь. Унари. Ух. Зато мечуха дарит.
All set.
Что-то не помню. Уже квест должен быть какой-то. Наверное, я за меча сюда пошел. С одного единственного меча. Да уж. Кого нужно? Сходим сюда. Спасите Алану, дочь, которую похитили и удержат. Еще вернусь, значит.
Nathaniel Howe.
You're the champion of Kirkwall, aren't you?
Да.
Your handiwork here is much appreciated. How did you...
Delilah.
She figured things out then. Good. I should have spoken to you. The deep roads have proved to be quite dangerous. Your insight could have saved lives.
Delilah says you followed my expedition's route. Why?
You went further into the deep roads than anyone believed possible. The first warden himself ordered this investigation. I was offered a generous share of the salvage, plus extra coin up front to discourage any curiosity.
It looks like you met heavy resistance.
After the Warden Commander spared the Architect, we thought the ensuing struggle among the Darkspawn might make the deep roads safer. The Warden's allies assured us these tunnels would still be mostly clear, but it seems they were wrong.
Who is the Architect?
The Architect was the first of the speaking and thinking Darkspawn. Very dangerous. He spread his gift to other Darkspawn, the Disciples. Fortunately, their numbers are few.
They seem to know a great deal about Darkspawn. Are these allies dwarves?
No, not dwarves. It's complicated. Let's just say we live in strange times.
We should bring your sister the good news.
I cannot leave now. When we were attacked, I was separated from the rest of my expedition. Some of them may yet live.
Ясно, спасать, значит, пойдем.
We must go deeper into the tunnels to rescue them.
Who else could be alive?
Some wardens survived the initial ambush. I think the dwarf we brought from Vigil's Keep survived. But who still lives? Only the Maker knows.
We have survivors to find. Let's go.
We should move. Stay alert for Darkspawn.
И глубинный труп, а? Сидится нам спокойно. О.
Master Howe, you live.
Temerin, good man. Are there any other survivors?
Hopefully up ahead. Well met are strangers in the belly of the earth. I hope Sir Fenley won't mind, but I set up the explosives here and there. Figured I'd blow up as many of the spawn as I could before I embraced the stone.
How did you manage to get Kunari explosives?
These aren't Kunari explosives. They're Dwarven-made, and don't you forget it.
Temerin's cousin Dworkin made the explosives back in Vigil's Keep.
Aye, and that he did. Before the sudden Kunari forced him into hiding.
What were you doing with these explosives?
We were prepared to do extensive excavations around the Teig you found.
A few well-placed booms prove most efficacious at clearing rubble.
These explosives could kill a great many Darkspawn.
Temerin, the way behind us is clear. Send word to the Wardens in case we don't make it.
Aye. I've set explosives all along the tunnels. Blow up as many of the sodding spawn as you can. Luck to you both.
Вот и все. Разговору-то было.
I fear we have come all this way for nothing.
Что-то недалеко мы шли.
But my fallen comrades will be avenged. The Darkspawn are here.
Еще один здоровяк, а? О, это не один. Варик, давай там выпей. Тоже пойдет.
For the first time since I've been down here, I don't sense a single Darkspawn. We've won.
Отлично.
The route to the surface should be safe now. Because of you, I will see my sister and nephew again. Please, take this with my blessing. I apologize I couldn't answer all your questions. You may have them yet in the fullness of time.
Stay safe, Nathaniel.
You as well.
Да не выпал, Натали. Кого-то надо спасти, да. Ой, пойдем, надеюсь, найдем.
You there. Did my love send you? Will you take me to him?
I come at your father's request. You expected someone else?
Fainriel, the man of my dreams. These brutes intended to take my maidenhood. As they argued about who would go first, I fainted. Then Fainriel spoke to me in a vision and told me not to fear. When I awoke, the men had slain one another.
Please take me to Fainriel. I want to thank him properly.
I'm sorry, but I have no way to locate him.
Hey, what did you do to my man? I'll kill you till you're good and dead.
Ну, началось.
It seems I must wait a bit longer for my love. Oh, thank you for your aid. I will find my back to Kirkwall. The walk will tire me, and we'll be reunited in my dreams. Fainriel, my love, I'm coming.
И что-то, мне кажется, не все в порядке. Щит. Ну, квест выполнен, по крайней мере. И это хорошо. Все было так рядом, а? Я перешел через половину локации. Вот через всю. Денег уже нет.
The Knight Commander is grateful for your support, Champion.
Да, этот не был, получается.
Champion, welcome.
Always a pleasure. And may I say that outfit was a wise choice.
I do not wear this armor for the way it looks, Champion.
No, that's far too flattering to be an accident.
Compliments are unnecessary. This is no social call. There was an incident within the gallows. A number of phylacteries were destroyed, and several mages took the opportunity to escape. We've recovered most of the fugitives. However, I require your assistance in tracking down the last 3.
How did the phylacteries get destroyed?
An insurrection. Several of my own Templars orchestrated the escape, presumably out of sympathy for the mages. They turned their backs on their duty and endangered their charges, as well as the city. Thankfully, most who escaped fled to their families and offered no resistance. The last 3 are proving more difficult.
I'm surprised you would turn to me. We haven't always seen eye to eye.
I have asked you to track these fugitives so you might see for yourself what we Templars deal with every day. If you still think them worth our mercy, tell me then.
Ну, давайте посмотрим.
I'll see what I can do.
I am relieved. I was expecting resistance after that debacle at the market. Talk to these mages' families. Learn where they are hiding and find them before they do harm. You will see that imprisonment or death is sometimes the only kindness we can offer. Speak to my assistant Elsa. She can tell you whatever you need to know about the fugitives. I bid you good day, Champion.
Что-то день обещает быть не очень хорошим.
Good day, Champion of Kirkwall. Knight Commander Meredith has informed me that you will be tracking down the apostates on behalf of the Templars. There are 3 of them. Huon, Emil, and Evelina.
Why does Meredith have a tranquil assistant?
The Knight Commander believes tranquil mages to be efficient and single-minded. I, in particular, am extremely organized.
Are the apostates blood mages?
The Knight Commander suspects this, yes. The Knight Commander tends to assume all apostates practice blood magic. She prefers to err on the side of caution.
I want to hear about Huon.
Huon is an elf. He was apprehended in the alienage 10 years ago. His wife, Nisa, works for a dressmaker in Lowtown.
Have the Templars spoken to her?
Yes. Nisa insists she has not seen Huon since he joined the Circle.
Could Huon be hiding among the other elves in the alienage?
The Templars' searches uncovered nothing. The Templars have also concluded that few other elves would risk hiding him. Huon was taken many years ago. Most of the alienage's inhabitants do not even know him.
Tell me what you know about Emile.
The second apostate is Emile de Lancey, fifth son of the Comte de Lancey. The de Lanceys have a home in Hightown, but are often out during the day. They are generally home by evening.
What have they said to the Templars?
The Comte and Comtesse say they have not seen Emile since he was a child.
What do you know about the de Lanceys?
Comte Guillaume de Lancey is a minor noble from Orlais. He and his wife came to the Free Marches over 3 decades ago. Emile was born in Kirkwall and sent to the Circle at age 6.
What do you know about Evelina?
Evelina was trained for 8 years in the Circle in Ferelden. She was last seen in her former residence among the refugee community in Darktown.
How did she come to be in Kirkwall?
Evelina claims to have fled the Blight, not the Circle. She presented herself to the first Enchanter on her arrival and asked to take her place here. Our files indicate she petitioned Meredith for financial support of numerous other pre-adolescent Blight survivors.
Did the Templars run her into Darktown?
Yes, they tracked her there, but she killed several pursuers. The Templars believe she is the most dangerous apostate.
I have all the information I require for now.
Good luck on your search, Champion of Kirkwall.
Что-то прям обещает быть объемным. Фух. Что-то устал. На этой чудной ноте, я думаю, заканчивать. Да. Заняться сюжетом уже прямо и закончить его сразу. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел меня, кто посмотрит потом запись этого прохождения, за ваши лайки, комментарии, подписки. Большое спасибо всем. С вами был я, Финголд, Dragon Age 2. Всем удачи и пока.